Never enough. Up next, the Pistons taking on the Timberwolves. For Detroit, two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint. And end up taking an elbow.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Randall, good.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Cutting apart the defense on the drive, Cunningham skilled at getting to the cup.
Goes up from the top of the key. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And if you're looking for a steady hand to run the offense, Mike Conley has been the gold standard for years.
B.A., one thing... coaches love is knowing what they will get from a player every single day. With Mike Conley, that's high-level point guard play, a low-mistake player, a knockdown shooter when left open, but more importantly, the first and only thing he thinks about nightly is, how do we win this basketball game in front of us?
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. That shot wide open. Conley's got 5.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
And Cunningham throws it down.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
It's Edwards on the wing. The rebound by Detroit.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Back to Cunningham. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Conley against Cunningham. The 3, Randall. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Ivy outside. From about 16, Cunningham finds Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Wow, the athleticism on full display there.
Man, just incredible hang time. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 4. Puts the move on. Thompson pulls it in.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And it's good for 2. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
With the floater. Edwards, no good. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Ivy up top, guarded by Edwards.
Unbelievable. Ivy living that life above the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Conley looking for an opening. Randall outside, looking to end the run. The rebound by Detroit. Pass to Ivy. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. For 3, Randall. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Harris outside. And Harris throws. It down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Randall. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Randall worked so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
The free throw drops for Randall. That one misses. Detroit leading by 10. And here's Cunningham outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. And here's Ivy from the arc. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Ivy's got 7 points.
Hot off the pass. Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Minnesota with possession here. It's a 13-point game. For 3, DiVincenzo. And Cunningham pulls it down. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 15 seconds.
15 seconds left to play in the first. Thompson against Edwards. Thompson scanning the floor. Detroit shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Second personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. And so it's the Detroit Pistons, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense and more NBA action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. DiVincenzo and Edwards on the perimeter. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's measure of an all-time defender. Back to you, Brian.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And Gobert with a block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Pass to Conley. Up top, Randall. Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Pass to Randall. Puts up a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Randall's got 7.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Here's Cunningham. Nice move. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Conley on the attack. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
And there it is for him. He's got 11.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Puts it up from the high post. He got a piece of it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
The 3, DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Cunningham outside. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 11. Let's find out the news on Jaden McDaniels. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's not enough to keep this gamer out of action, though. He's making a go of it. Guys?
Allie, thanks for the info.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
Robinson, he's checked in for Detroit. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dillingham's checked in. Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
And it's Ivy penetrating. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And I really love the size and explosiveness that Ivy brings out of the backcourt.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Thompson outside. Robinson on the wing. Over Edwards. Hits the front of the rim and out. Timberwolves trail by 12. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Ivy. Driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this is what makes Ivy special, his ability to finish with power at the rim.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And the layup is good. Edwards has got 9 points in the quarter.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now here's Ivy. Defense right on him. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Can't cash it in from the high post.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Dillingham, no good. Detroit leading by 12. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home. He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now. The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
Ivey outside. Three-pointer. That shot is off. And so that brings the first half to a close. Detroit on top, up by 11. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You got to like what Jaden Ivey has done in this game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And we're going courtside for a report on Cade Cunningham. Allie, what's his status?
I got some news from Detroit's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play, so we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Ivey's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Detroit right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you, B.A.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. B.A., they're tough.
It's Edwards on the wing. From outside the arc. Strong finish by Gobert.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
The Pistons lead by 7. Ivey outside. Pass to Thompson. Pulls it. And again, the Pistons missing.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
And here's Ivey, outside Robinson. Out to Thompson. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shot is good by Edwards.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Sasser. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sasser's got his first 2 points of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Randall. Here's Dillingham. It's blocked! And now the Pistons in transition. Jones from outside. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. And he drives in. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, VA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
Gobert no good. Detroit leading by 4. LeVert attacking. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. DiVincenzo. It's good from the top of the key. DiVincenzo's got 8. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now here's Sasser, tightly guarded. Jones drives in, banked it in off the glass. Jones has got his first 2 points. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Dillingham, fires the 3. Rebounded by Klintman. 1:31 left to play in the third quarter. Jones from outside. Rebound Minnesota. For 3, Randall. That one is off. Randall's gone just 1 of 5 from deep here. Outside Jones. Pass to LeVert. Now Sasser. Back to LeVert. Clock at 6. Over Edwards. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Naz Reid checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 4.
Pistons 5. Jones, first personal foul. Team second.
So it's Minnesota now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Dillingham, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Stewart. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Reid controls the rebound and the putback.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reid. You don't give up on a play.
Now here's Sasser. Over Dillingham. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Pistons leading. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Naz Reid out there with Miller. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot to the middle. Here's Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Detroit shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham, clear the deck.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Miller. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. DiVincenzo against Cunningham. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
And I like how tough Cunningham is, welcoming the contact on the way to the hoop.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
This one for three. A rebound by Shannon. Timberwolves trail by 3. Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Ivy. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Sinks the tray.
What an excellent passer from the small forward position. Joe Ingles does such a great job setting up his teammates.
Here's Cunningham. He takes it in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Getting ready for the Timberwolves. Randall, he's checked in for Miller. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Ingles. Edwards, he's checked in for Shannon. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Cunningham. Cade Cunningham, an emphatic jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out.
Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Cunningham. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Conley! Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense. Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Now Edwards. Blocked!
Yeah, aggressive defense from Ivy. Goes right at the shot and manages to block it.
Edwards takes it. Oh, hey! How about that?
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Detroit leading by 5. Cunningham with the ball. 16 feet out. Duren. Thompson outside. He launches. It's money from deep.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
Here's Duren. Both hands there for a little extra.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Now Randall for 3. Duren pulls it down. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham, and he slams it down.
And what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Now Edwards. Oh, wow! Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. It's good from beyond the arc.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
Oh, it's off.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Pistons.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-7 run. The 3 is in.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Duren, 5th personal foul.
That one misses.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Reed.
Second free throw, no good.
3 shots.
He manages to convert the third. Cunningham. Randall rips down the board. Cunningham fires. Drops in the 3. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out.
Pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. Now we living better now, coochie sweater now. When that G4 can fly through any weather now. See, haters get tight when you're worth some millions. That's why I thought the chinchilla hurt their feelings. You can find your at all type of events. How the Vegas front row to all of. If born come, then they probably squeal. Cause half the rappers that blow like Derek for real. If you cross the line, right, I'm gonna hurt you. These even made signs commercial. Even Lil Bow Wow, B2K. Walking like that's what's up. Can't keep telling me to speak about the rucker. Matter of fact, I don't want to speak about the rucker. Not even Pee Wee Kirkland could imagine this. My team didn't have to play to win the championship. Come on, don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. Yeah. Can you hear me? Bronx, BX Burrow, Terror Squad. Big Pun forever. Tom Montana forever. Yeah. Streets is ours. Come on. Nah, man. It ain't never gonna stop. Serge. Raul.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join. So tonight, Tim, we got... Fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Irving misses.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
The 3 from Harden sinks the 3-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Irving launches it from deep. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Fires from deep. Harden missing again. Not a fast start for the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Thompson misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leonard, that's for 2. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court team.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
And a large portion of Harden's shots come from the perimeter, and for good reason. He is an absolute sharpshooter.
And stolen by Leonard. Launches from deep. And the Clippers hit again from deep. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. And so it's Dallas with James Harden getting it to go from deep. Dallas, no good that time either. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here's Harden. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And here's Los Angeles, really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Mavericks trail by 16. Beal with the steal, and they're pushing it up. Nobody near Leonard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. On the wing, Irving. There's the triple, and he's good on the 3 ball.
some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Outside Leonard. Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5 now.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And here's Harden following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And he makes that one. He's got 16.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
1:41 left in the first quarter. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. Harden scanning the floor. Another miss by Harden. Mavericks trail by 17. And on the way from Irving for 3. Gallus again missing. They double team Beal. Pass to Leonard. Back to Beal. Beyond the arc. Harden missing again. Dallas shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden leading the fast break. There's Beal with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Lets it go with the 3. And Flagg with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
Well, Flagg can do it all. He can initiate and he can beat you off the catch as well.
Yep, it counts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Clippers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the 1. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, a new start for Bradley Beal with the Clippers. He resisted trades from Phoenix last season with his no-trade clause, but easy to see why he welcomed joining this team. A ton of veteran talent, and after trading away Norman Powell, there was a real need for his talent.
They're clearly happy to have him. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for three-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Back to you.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass the flag. Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodied.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
Leonard with the screen on Irving from downtown. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
You don't see bigs with a handle like Davis's. How do you stop that?
It's Davis on the wing. The kick out to Irving. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from 20. And another basket for Dallas.
What a play right there by Flag. Man, this kid's vision is special.
Harden up top. He's got 25. And the jam by Harden.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Pass to Thompson. A 3. That shot off. Great D that time from Leonard. Harden against Gafford. Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Harden inside the three-point line. Collins wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range. Collins has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And on the way from Irving for 3. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
What it's all about.
The shot by Thompson, no good. LA's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. From deep, Harden, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Here's Thompson. No good, unable to end this run. It's been all Clippers. From deep three-point land, and another 3 from Harden.
3 points.
Harden's got 38 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is
paying signs cause I'm trying breaking it. New condo saying your name at the front.